Good day, everyone. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. And ayan, so let's start. So last meeting, we have discussed already our first topic under our midterm, and that is the predicate logic. And as well as we discuss ano yung universe of discourse or also known as domain, and ano na yung mga different types of quantifiers. So before that, no, when we say predicate logic, it is usually denoted by this phrase or this expression, P of X. And predicate logic is also known as the propositional function or open sentence. And nakadepende ang truth value nito sa value ng ating subject. Okay? So this is our subject. Okay? And this is our predicate. So, sorry sa handwriting ko. So, when we say predicate, yan yung property, that could satisfy sa ating subject. So, same lang sa ating English, na lesson. When we construct a sentence, meron tayong tinatawag na subject and predicate. Okay? So, nakadepende ang ating predicate din, sa ating subjects. Kasi usually, si predicate, yan yung nagadetermino kung ano yung property na meron ng ating subject. Okay? So, last meeting as well, we have discussed the different types of quantifiers. So, first, we have there the universal quantifier. It is denoted by this expression, for all x, p of x. And it states here na itong p of x daw, or itong universal this quantifier natin is true kapag itong p of x natin is true for all, okay, all values ng ating x. Okay? So, for example, if we simplify an expression, substitute natin or i-plug in natin yung value ng ating subject doon sa ating given na function. So, therefore, kapag yung p of x natin is true, itong ating universal quantification is also true. Okay? So, last meeting, we also discussed yung another type nating quantifier is also known as the existential quantifier, or also denoted by this phrase. So, there exists x, p of x. So, meaning to say, ang truth value nito nakadepende sa truth value din ng ating p of x. So, kapag meron daw or there exists an element x, okay, in the domain such that itong p of x natin is true, so therefore, ating existential quantification is also true. Okay? So, ito lang siya, in summary. So, this is our universal. Okay, I'm sorry. So, this is our universal discourse, or universal quantifier, I mean. And this is our existential quantifier. So, this morning, let's talk about the new topic. So, for example, ayan. So, di na naguro natin. Sige. So, when say consider example, it just state that it is an element or object for which p of x is false. So, magiging false lang daw yung ating universal. Okay? Take note, the universal quantifier natin kapag mag-provide tayo ng isang counter example for that. For example nito, statement, all birds can fly, and ang kanyang counter example is penguin. So, naging false yung ating statement. Okay? And itong statement natin is an example ng isang universal quantifier because of the term na all. Okay? So, this morning, let's talk about the rules of quantification denial, or the QD. So, way back in our prelim subject, we have discussed how to negate a proposition, right? Proposition or statement lang. So, here, in the predicate logic, ano daw yung rule natin if we negate our given quantifier or quantification? So, based from our definition, rules of quantification denial, it states that when a universe of discourse is defined for the variable x, then for any propositional function p of x, we have these two rules. Okay, so these are the rules of our quantification denial or negating our given quantification. So first we have here this one. So if we have a universal quantification, ayan, we read this as for all x p of x, and we negate that, let's say, that statement, it is equivalent to there exists x such that the negation ng ating p of x. Okay? So later on, let's have an example. Bakit equivalent yan sila? And also, the second na rule ng pag-negate ng ating quantification is that, for example here, we have the existential quantification, and then we negate that one, equivalent lang daw siya sa ating for all x and the negation ng ating p of x. So, simple lang yun siya, no? So, let's have an example. So, first, let's talk about yung ating first rule, no? So, here, we have the universal quantification, ayan, for all x p of x, and then we negate that one. Bakit siya equivalent sa there exists and the negation ng ating p of x? So, for example, we have here our statement or our p of x. Integer is a rational number. And making that into a universal quantifier, we could have, ayan, for all x p of x, so we have all integers, okay? All integers are rational. And negating this one, so take note, meron tayong all dyan, so under yan siya sa universal quantification. And negating this one is, we have this one, no integer is a rational number. Or pwede din na, like what you have learned sa previous lesson natin sa prelim, na kapag meron tayong negation, pwede tayong gumamit ng phrase na it is not the case, right? So, pwede dito na side na it is not the case that all integers are rational number. And okay lang siya na ganito din, no integer is a rational number. And bakit siya equivalent to there exists negation ng ating proposition? So, we know, diba, if we translate a statement with this given symbol, yung existential quantification, there is, diba, there exists. So, since our x or our p of x here is integer is a rational number, so magiging there is at least integer, okay, integer, and take note, in-negate natin itong ating p of x. So, integer is not a rational number, okay? So, all integers are rational number. So, negating that one, no integer. Okay, no integer is a rational number. So, equivalent na siya sa there exists negation of our p of x. So, there is at least integer that is not a rational number. Or there is at least. So, there exists, no, an integer na hindi daw, not a rational number. So, negation siya nating p of x. So, medyo hindi pa siya clear. So, let's have another example. So, for example, we have this statement. P of x is x has taken a course in calculus. And, translating this into a universal quantification, we have every student in the class has taken a course in calculus. Okay? So, every, so we need to say all, no? For all x. So, every student in the class has taken a course in calculus. Now, negating this one, we have, it is not the case that every student in the class has taken a course in calculus. So, pwede ding no student or no student in the class has taken a course in calculus. So, pwede din namang ito, it is not the case, okay, it is not the case that every student in the class has taken a course. I hope that's clear, no? And, equivalent na siya sa there exists negation ng p of x natin such that there is a student in the class who has not taken a course in calculus. So, there exists negation ng ating given function, okay, not taken a course in class. If it's not clear, you can comment, no, sa ating comment section, or you can message me sa Teams natin if you want to clarify things. Okay? So, another one. So, for example, we have here, X eats cheeseburgers. So, universal quantification niya, we have all Filipinos eat cheeseburgers. So, let's say, yung domain natin dito, no? Ayan. All. And then, X natin dyan, Filipinos. Let's say, halimbawa, Filipinos yan. Okay? So, ito yung kanyang universal. We have all Filipinos eat cheeseburgers. And ang kanyang negation is, it is not the case that all Filipinos eat cheeseburger. So, ano ba kanyang phrase kapag in existential quantification or existential quantifications? So, simply, okay, sorry for that, negation ng all, di ba? It's pwede ding none or not. And since there exists lang, so pwede siyang some. Okay? Some Filipinos does not. Okay? Take note. I-negate din natin ng ating P of X. So, kaya does not eat cheeseburgers. Okay? So, I hope that's clear. So, dito naman tayo, no? Sa negation ng ating existential quantification. Bakit siya equivalent lang sa for all X negation ng ating P of X? So, let's have an example. Our statement here, ayan, integer is a rational number. Ang kanyang sentence or phrase in existential quantification is that some integers are rational number or rational, okay? Some. And negating that one, we have, it is not the case that some integers are rational numbers. So, yeah, it is not the case since negation. And dunugtong lang yung ating P of X na integers are rational numbers. Okay? And pwede ding, no, integer is a rational number. Now, translating this, no, or bakit siya equivalent sa ating for all X not negation P of X? Ayan. So, for every X in the universe of this course, so yan yung ating statement for all X, then X is not a rational number. That is the negation of our P of X. Okay? Ganun lang mag-translate, no? Ang ating quantifications. Universal and existential, then negating them. So, let's have another example. P of X has taken a course in calculus. There exists X. P of X niya is simply, there is a student in this class who has taken a course in calculus. Negating that, it is not the case that there is a student in this class who has taken a course in calculus. And simply, equivalent siya dito, na for all X negation of P of X, we have every student in this class has not taken calculus. So, take note, ha? Dapat gamitin natin yung mga phrases, mga words na every, all, okay, kapag sa for all. Then, negate natin agad yung ating P of X. Has not taken calculus. Another example, P of X, X is honest. There exists X, P of X, we have there is an honest politician. Negation yan, it is not the case that there is an honest politician. Ano kaya ang kanyang translation or equivalent sa for all X negation P of X? Tingin niyo. Okay. So, for all X negation of P of X is that every politician is dishonest. So, negation ng aning word na honest. So, dishonest. And every, so that's for the universal. Okay. So, all in all, no? Para malaman natin kung true or false yung ating negation ng ating quantification. Okay. So, you have this simple table that would summarize ng ating truth value. So, for all X, P of X, equivalent statement niya is there exists X negation P of X. So, kailan ba magiging true itong negation niya? Kapag meron tayong X for which P of X is false. So, meaning to say, kapag meron daw tayong i-plug in na X dito sa ating given na P of X and then naging false siya, so, true yung ating negation ng ating for all X, P of X. Maging false lang siya kapag yung P of X natin is true sa tanang X na itong input sa itong given na P of X. Okay, so ito namang negation ng ating existential quantification is we have there exists, no, negation ng there exists p of x. Equivalent siya na for all x negation p of x. So, magiging true itong ating negation kapag sa lahat ng x natin, in-input natin sa ating p of x is false. So, kapag false siya, so false din itong ating negation. Ay, true, okay? True itong ating negation. Magiging false lang siya kapag yung x natin is true kapag pinawag natin sa ating p of x. Okay? So, additional note, ayan. The word some, all, and no, or pwede ding none, are referred to as quantifiers. Negations of statements containing quantifiers. So, here are the simple, no? Parang, actually, dapat sa mathematics, sa mathematics in the modern world, no? Diba meron tayong P, statement, per proposition, at pwede din sa prelim, no? Dapat na meron itong sample na ito. Kapag i-negate natin itong all, dapat some, then not siya. Kapag some naman, ang ating statement, and i-negate natin siya, dapat naging no. So, for example niyan, ayan, ito yung ating statement, all Filipinos are brown. This is our P, and this is our Q. So, negation yan, itong all, nagiging some, take note, okay? Then, Filipinos, so itong Q natin is ninegate siya. So, same lang siya, no? Sa ating example dito, for our, for all x, okay? For all x, sorry. Ayan. For all x, all Filipinos eat cheeseburgers. So, ang kanyang negation is some Filipinos does not eat cheeseburger. So, all, naging some. Then, yung p of x natin is ninegate natin, no? So, I think madali lang kapag dito. Sige. So, ayan siya. So, going back doon sa table, ayan. So, kapag sum naman yung ating inegate, okay? Pag sum naman ang ating inegate, magiging no siya. Then, short, okay? No P. So, this is our P, beauty queens. Then, short our Q. So, no beauty queens are short. So, yun lang sa ating lesson for this morning. So, wait lang kayo ng further announcement, no, for mga activities natin. Okay, that's it everyone. I hope you're all doing well and have a great weekend.